This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 848. Pointy Sticks Be Sus. Enjoy. Obviously, next up is skilling offhands. We're getting two of those. This is something that they said when they came out with Orthan, they really didn't have the bang that they did in terms of people wanting them. But lo and behold, here's more of them. I'm happy that these are here. We're getting skilling offhands for woodcutting and mining. The first one is Tagga's Core Hammer, level 80 mining offhand that gives you 10% critical strike chance and 35 critical strike damage when equipped. And when mining ores from the fungal core using Tagga's Core Hammer, you'll have a chance to receive Death Spore arrow tips. More on those later. And the higher tier ore, the higher chance you'll have to get arrow tips, and the more you'll get.
Do you think that's a typo?
Is it only from the core? So it's only from the fungal core? Okay.
They said all core ores on the stream. I think this is mining from anything.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because that's what it says.
Better not be just these. Yeah.
Because that's what it says.
There would not be enough arrow tips if that's the case.
Right.
Well, and that's what I was. Yeah, and that would change my opinion.
I think that let's assume they're all cores. Let's just assume that. I think that's a safe assumption here.
Yeah, and because that's what it says for the woodcutting one as well. So
okay, so does the wood cutting do the same?
The woodcutting, and then unpack these.
All right.
Yeah.
So this one is Santa's Fyrtorch. I assume that's how we want to pronounce that. Level 80 woodcutting offhand that gives 6% strike chance when woodcutting and 20% chance to get an extra log. And when Santa's Fyrtorch is equipped, you'll also get the chance to receive splintering arrow tips when chopping logs. Again, so this is what it was saying, the higher tier of the log, the higher chance of receiving arrow tips, the more you'll get.
Okay, I just really think that it's important to note that our highest level woodcutting hatchet axe, tier 70, and we now have a woodcutting tier 80 offhand. Guys, please, tier 80, tier 90 hatchet. For the love of God and all that is holy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Go for it.
That needs to be done. Totally agree that needs to be done.
Why is that not on this boss? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, anyway. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, come back to me in a second.
Okay.
All right.
We were talking a bit before the show, or maybe earlier in the show. I'm sorry if I forgot.
That's fine.
About some of the lowest XP per hour skills. The 4 lowest currently are agility, mining, woodcutting, fishing. Followed, I believe, by runecrafting, unless I've missed something. Even with soul runes. And so, I think that getting upgrades to the mining and woodcutting aspects of that are great. Agility has and will always be a pain point, and I think that's just the identity of the skill at this point.
Yeah.
And fishing has some nice produce and is, I want to say, at least as AFK as the others.
I feel like fishing is in an okay spot since
fishing's up to like 280k.
Yeah,
fishing's the highest of these the highest of those 4, and the others are woodcutting. People will argue you get up to 300,000 per hour on golden bamboo, but you also don't get any money from that.
And it's hard to keep that up. I mean,
sure.
people that see, that's that Munkle math shit, and it's not accurate. I don't agree with.
I'm totally on board with you on this one, Dennis.
Yeah. I remember what I wanted to say about the skilling offhands. And I don't want to be like Debbie Downer about it, but I really kind of feel blah on these because when it comes to skilling, it's not a big. It's just not. There's no wow factor here.
Well,
now what is wow though? Is it's the ecosystem I was talking about? The arrowheads. These are
hang
the
on. Yeah.
Arrowhead things. That's what it is. It's the arrowhead gimmick that you have to wear to get arrowheads.
You're right on that.
I mean,
but we can't underscore how important 10% critical strike chance and 35 critical strike damage is when you're going for the Animicas. You are going to feel the benefit of that. And same thing with the woodcutting one.
Several tiers of pickaxe.
Yeah, and same thing with the woodcutting one. when you're going for magics or elders. You are going to feel that.
6% success chance on magics and elders will give you way, like, it's, yeah, you should really feel these buffs. Like, these are going to be, I think, fairly helpful. And I'll talk about the arrows later, but I think these are going to give you, as much as anything else, I think these are going to give you a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. Voice crack.
Like money.
I want the woodcutting one.
Too. Mostly because those arrow tips are going to be in high demand.
Yeah. And I said that until this boss comes out, the only thing I'm doing on RS is chopping elder logs.
Because those arrow shafts are expensive right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have a quick way? Like, we don't have like the crystal tree teleport, do we?
For elders?
Yeah,
it's
for
on the
elders.
Elite Nature Sentinel outfit.
I think it's also...
You can't make that one, though, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Is it also on the skill portals or no?
Unsure. Okay.
I don't know if it's on the
Keep
skill
going.
portals, but nonetheless. For
So
me,
you
this
have
is
the elder tree, Shane.
yeah. These are the rewards I'm most interested in for this, and I think the reason these are going to be in demand, and I think woodcutting is going to have a good spot going forward, comes directly from the arrows.
It's not on there.
No.
Yeah, and it will come from the arrows, and we're going to talk about the arrows. I have said it a lot already today. We are going to talk about the arrows.
You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.